viewers at home. My name is Mr. Dekombi Emmanuel from Messiah High School. How was your break lockdown at home? Hope you are enjoying your lockdown. So I'm here this afternoon to take you through agricultural science as a subject. So we are going to be considering a topic which says science and technology in agriculture. So the subtopic under it is roles of science and technology in agriculture. So we want to look at what are the roles that science and technology plays in agriculture. So as we all know, let me start with the definition of science. Science can be defined as the study of living things and non-living things around us, the way they live, the way they reproduce, and so on. While technology is the applications of the results of science to make life meaningful to us as a human being. So science and technology has played important role in the development of agriculture. So science and technology has been used in modern agriculture in Nigeria to help the farmers develop their potential. That is, every man that God has created, we are created with potentials to make life comfortable for ourselves. So in agriculture, we can see that in the olden days, where our farmers make use of primitive tools, they did not achieve a lot because of those tools that are make use then cannot give them the best result. But nowadays we can see that the science and technologies has improved in many areas. For our farmers, they have improved to be making use of tractors, harvesters, ridges, and some other machineries in agriculture. So let's now move to the roles of science and technology in agriculture. Number one, the studies of weather and climate. Weather and climate affect agricultural produce directly. We all know that in a year, if there is no much rain in that year, it will affect agricultural produce because farmers will not be able to reap enough produce from their farm. So the immediate environment of man, plant and animal is the weather and climate of the area. So the weather of the area will determine the achievement of a farmer in that area for that year. If the weather is favorable, they are going to reap more of their product from the farm. But if it's unfavorable, we will discover that that year there will be no enough food substances for the farmer and also people in the country to make use of. So weather and climate affect agriculture in general. So the number 2 point about the roles of science and technology in agriculture is the tools and machineries. That is, the tools and machineries that are made use by the farmers. We can discover that during this era, it has been improved drastically. So engineers and inventors have helped to solve some of the problems of primitive farming by producing simple hands-operated machines that makes certain farms operation easy. Today, in some large farms, primitive farm tools such as hoes, cutlass, and harrows have been replaced with tractors, ridges, planters, cultivators, and harvesters. We can discover that in the olden days, all these things are not put in place. So they have to use their hands to harvest their farm produce. Also, they use some of their animals to carry the farm produce to their home. But due to the inventions of machineries, farmers can make use of tractors today, ridges, planters to plant their crops, also cultivators to cultivate their land, and also harvesters to harvest their farm produce, which makes life convenient and easy for them. Let's move to point number 3. Use of milking machines and incubators. Use of milking machines and incubators. So science has helped livestock farmers by inventing milking machines and incubators. Incubators is where the eggs of the fowls are being hatched. Artificial incubators have been invented that can hatch thousands of eggs at a time, rather than allowing hens to incubate or bruise on their eggs. Also, instead of using hands to milk cows, milking machines has been invented to extract milk from milk producing animals. We can see that even this one is more perfect and more hygiene than the former ways of extracting milk from those animals that are producing milk. So instead of allowing the chickens or their fowls to bruise on their eggs, today they can make use of incubator, which has made their life more easier, and incubators can hatch thousands of eggs within a twinkle of an eye, which is due to the introduction of science and technology in agriculture. So we are going to move to point number 4 now. Farm buildings and structures. Some architects and builders specialize in designing and building farm buildings and structures. Some of these buildings are pen for livestock, that is where we keep our livestock like fowls. We also have a poultry house where we keep our birds like layers, cockerels, and others fowl. Also, we have a workshop. That is the place where the engineers repair the farm machineries that are not in order. We also have pig houses where we keep our pigs. Also, we have a farm office. That is the place where the day-to-day of agricultural activities are carried out by the farm officials. Also, we have silos. That is the place where grain produce are stored for proper storage. Also, we have barns where we store our yams. We also have cribs where we store some of the farm produce, and also the last one is the store where we keep some of the farm tools. The last but not the least is the animals and plant nutrition. We know that in agriculture, every animals that take best nutrition will give the best produce. For example, now, in giving the animal nutrition, we have to give them the best nutrition so that they can yield the best result. So the knowledge of the minerals content of the soil is applied in crop nutrition. That is, a good farmer must be able to know the kind of the best soil that can be used for agriculture, because it's not all the soil that are good for agriculture. A good farmer should know that the best soil to use in agriculture is loamy soil. So all these things needs to put in consideration. So the development of fertilizers that is used to apply to the soil, that the result is increased crop yield, is an example. So the scientific study of soil enables farmers to know which type of soil will be suitable for some specific crop. So as a farmer, you need to know the kinds of soil that is suitable for different crops, so that you'll be able to yield the best result at the end of agricultural product. So that is the place we are going to cut the cutting for today because of our time. So let's quickly run through what we have learned today. So the topic is science and technology in agriculture. We have defined science and technology. Also, we have looked at the roles of science and technology in agriculture. So, because of our time, let me quickly give you this home drill. So you submit to this platform. Number 1, define science. 2, what is technology? Number 3, state and explain 3 roles that science and technology. State and explain 3 roles that science and technology take to improve agriculture in Nigeria. So let me rush through the question once again. Number 1, define science. 2, what is technology? Number 3, state and explain the role of science and technology. State and explain the roles of science and technology in agriculture in Nigeria. State and explain the roles that science and technology take in agriculture in Nigeria. So I remain your humble teacher, Mr. Adekombi Emmanuel. Till we meet next time, stay safe, watch your hands, and also observe social distance. I pray God will be with every one of you. Thanks and bye for now.